The Place Arc tool. The Place Arc tool is used to place circular arcs. Arcs can be placed clockwise or counterclockwise. To get to the Place Arc tool, we'll go to the drawing ribbon, and this third icon over is Place Arc. There are some other options underneath here, but all we're going to worry about is the Place Arc tool. Down in the tool, you have several different methods. You have Start Center, Center Start, Start Mid End, and Start End Mid. We'll go through all these separately. We'll start with Start Center. I'm going to select that one. You have all these options you can check on if you know them. We're just going to go out there and place these arcs dynamically. So I'm going to go out to my screen. I'm going to do the Start Center method. It's going to ask me to identify the start of the arc. I'm going to left click to start the arc. As you can see, now it wants the center point. I'm going to pick the center point down here somewhere. Left click to start it. Depending on which way I drag my arc, that's the direction it's going to draw. If that's where I want it, just going to left click to drop it off. And there's my arc. Now I'm going to go up and change my method from Start Center to Center Start. So this one's just the opposite. It wants the center point first. Now it wants the start of the arc, wherever I want to start my arc from. Just left click to start it. Of course, drag it to where you want to end it. And then left click to end your arc. I'm going to switch from that method to Start Mid End. In this method, it wants you to identify the start of the arc first. I'm going to identify the start point. Now it's not drawn anything yet. It wants you to identify a point along the arc. So I'm just going to come up here somewhere and identify a point. Now you can see that arc is tied to those 2 points. To end it, now I have to do is left click to end the arc. And there's my arc with the start, mid, end. I'm going to change to the last method. It's going to be start, end, mid. Of course, it wants the start point first. Now it wants the end point. Now you can see it wants a point along the arc. So wherever I want to put that point, I just left click to accept it. And there's my arc. And those are the 4 methods for the Place Arc tool.